Empi Truss bar kit. Part number right there. Installed in here. Let's go ahead and lift the car. Reading the instructions, you can see there requires a 2-inch hole approximately to be drilled in the wheel wells in order to fit the bracket. Where the shot goes, you have an extended bolt, and I had to drill this open over here in order for the bracket to fit in there. So you figure out your location of your hole, mark it with a Sharpie. I used 1 3/4 inch hole saw. So I used that guy. You can see the remnants of the metal we cut out. Trick for drilling this one is take a block of wood, stick it in behind there, C-clamp vice grip it somewhere around here and holds nice and tight. And then you have a pilot for your hole saw so it's not bouncing around. After cutting my hole, I went in with the paintbrush and just touched up the metal edge just to prevent further rusting. So now that we have our hole, the metal's treated, we're gonna go ahead and install it. Just like that. The longer shock mount bolt, 45 foot-pounds. The brackets are installed on both sides. We're gonna go ahead and install the main crossbar. For this, you're just gonna slide it up over the transaxle, and then you have the heim joints, which are gonna bolt into the brackets up there, and same thing up there. I should also mention now that I installed these when I installed my transmission. If you're doing a fresh install, go ahead and remove this bolt, and then you're gonna install this bracket with the angle facing backwards. These bolts here, according to the instructions, 166 foot-pounds. Also to note, I did put anti-seize on my heim joints into the bar on both ends. And one side is left thread, one side is right thread. So you can do like a turnbuckle. As you turn it, it expands or contracts. Bar is bolted in. It's in its happy spot, not putting any load either which way. So we're gonna turn it and put a little bit of load against those shock towers, forcing outwards on both. So now we're gonna install the bars that go from here up to there. There they are. NECs on these bolts as well as on that one. And then we're gonna install them with no load, and we're gonna turn and put a little bit of load on them. So in the instructions, it says the horizontal bar, you must twist it until you feel resistance. I did that. For me, it was about 1 full turn, and now I'm installing these guys. Everything has to be loose. See here, installing this rod, I just put the top bolt in, and then down here, it doesn't line up. So you have to lengthen the rod, and on this one, I'm going turning to the right, to the left, and the top ones are right. And we're just freehanding it here in order to make it longer so we can put the bolt in. So you can see there, a little more. And Bob's your uncle. Fire the bolt into that, and then we'll do our final adjustment. It's got a little bit of anti-seize on it. See here, I've just bolted these in. These are tight, all right? And we have the bars at a 0 position. So there's no tension on these. You can see here. Okay, our main horizontal bar does have that tension that we initially set. I do have to tighten the jam nuts still. We'll leave that for the final. But now what I'm gonna do is take a Sharpie and mark this bar right here so I can give my 1 turn of preload. Here in the instructions, the driver's side rod will be shortened. The passenger rod will be extended. Turn the rod until it makes the total rod longer, pushing up to the point where you begin to feel resistance. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. And there we are, back to our mark. So we can go ahead, put all our jam nuts tight, and that'll conclude the installation of the Empi truss bar.